these businesses?
It's because these houses are $300,000.
Mm-hmm. Right.
They were $6,500.
Right.
You know, when I bought mine 20 years ago.
Right.
Versus how much they are now. So that it's a percentage of what I get to pay. So I just wanted to.
Gotcha.
How are you?
Hello, Nancy. How are you?
I guess okay.
Did y'all get done on the
Paving?
done paving?
No.
I saw some trucks still going out that way. I didn't know
Tomorrow, they should finish up the hot mix tomorrow.
how long before the state comes and.
Well, after they stripe it. So,
State stripes it, don't they?
no.
Oh,
we-
y'all do this.
Well, we.
Y'all
Yeah,
contract
the
that
state,
out, don't
yes, contract that part out.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. But they give us bids, so, yeah.
you? And who puts the reflector? Are y'all putting reflectors on that one?
Well, it'll
How you doing?
depend. I've got to find out how long they've been down. If they've been down more than 3 years, then no, we don't have to put them back down. If it's been less than 3 years, we have to put them back down.
That road didn't have any, did it?
It had us, that little section there.
It
There was,
did?
Yes, it had through that safety grant. And I know it has to be
Where
over
were
3 years.
they?
Huh?
Where were they on that?
Well, wherever they was paving right there, was it close? Can't remember if it was there at the bridge, close to the bridge, or
was it
was
past
going up
Blue?
the
Oh, it
hill.
must have.
I think
bet
it was going up the hill from that bridge. That new
going.
bridge.
Okay, it's
I
past
think-
Blue Creek Bridge, and then on around the curve there.
I think.
Where
I think
Ann-
they were. I can't remember.
Okay.
Because that Indian Creek has got me. Because they're planning on doing Indian Creek after July 1st. Are you serious? Yeah, no, we didn't. So they finally got that message, huh?
And it's still there. It's like
Yeah.
been what? Almost a month, probably.
It has, yes. Because I think it was at the last meeting, yes. that we
Eddie, you doing
talked.
all right?
Yes. That's just one, though. I don't know how many.
It works. They obviously saw
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wish we could put them up everywhere. Put cameras up, but of course we can't.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Okay. Tell me the name. Thank you. I could, when you start to say it. Yeah, you got the right one pulled up. See?
maybe just the signs like this. Somebody goes
Uh-huh.
underneath and says, monitored by video cam or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe they saw the real camera. Maybe that's
I don't know. I don't know.
How are you?
Okay. So I'll put you on the list to get back to. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll let you know when we do, and then if y'all want to put a camera there, that's fine. But I'll let you know. They're paving, so yeah. I get you. I get you. And that's where it is all over the county. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Almost every week. 192.168.19.
right.
What is his not connecting up?
It's a
No,
sad-
it's not. We're going to try to see if there's an update.
Right. But now when
Danny,
someone
what'd
in
you
their
do to
family
it?
needs some kind of assistance, emergency assistance in like the ambulance, especially if the ambulance don't know where to go,
Wonder
then
if
they
the
want to
other
say,
one
well,
will work.
what took you so long? Well, you know, if you leave the signs alone, they can find their way, you know. So when it happens to them,
Look in there.
That's
maybe
not the
it'll calm
right
down.
one though, so let me see
Oh.
now if the other one will work.
that it's sad. But I'll get it on the list, okay? Chrissy?
Yeah, you shouldn't have too many different kind of buttons to push or anything.
To do. If it won't work from there, I can use it the
Right.
regular way.
And
Okay.
it's not cheap
And that'll
either
be
for
fine.
those signs.
It's
I
not
mean,
easy.
and we make our signs. I mean, if we called you and said, or I don't make them. Yeah. There's no telling because just to ship
Sorry,
something to
Jerry.
us is like $30. Did
you get it signed?
Unless it's
He's not here.
a lot, and then it's more.
I hadn't
But
seen him.
$30 whether we order one little sign or, you know, and.
You're not supposed to. Look, Marilyn, it says, please wait to press present until the roll is called.
I want to make sure it works.
You probably messed everything up,
What happened?
Marilyn. She's
But it says sign. I didn't ever hit sign in. Somebody pushed sign in
I
on
think she
mine.
had done.
Have you hit sign in?
Yeah,
Call sign in.
I'm just messing with you. Don't get all riled up at me.
That's not what I meant, but yeah.
I know,
You doing okay?
I know.
Did you
Yes.
teach today?
No, I didn't. I had a really good day. I mean, you know, just a calm day. My sister came and spent the afternoon with me. I'm going to be teaching tomorrow, though. I'm going to be down with Laura and them on that end.
No, you gonna be on the big end?
And apparently there's some people have problems down there.
What are you teaching them on? Uh-oh. That one's yours.
Oh. I didn't, must have been a heart attack or something. That's awful.
You already tore this up? Any of that
I haven't torn it up, but that is sad. Coach Mack, he was cold. Dave McGinnis. Coach Mack.
Anyway,
Well,
How are you?
hey, this man has been planting flowers for me this weekend. He plants the prettiest flowers. I pick them out, and he plants them.
the damn chipmunks dig them up.
They did. We went out there.
I planted them once.
But I just pick them out, and he plants them and waters them for me because I kill them. But he knows I like them, so he plants them.
She's killed a few plants in her day.
I'm just, that's
You
just,
know, I thought it was a great idea. She buys plants and puts them in these little planters by the garage and on the front porch. We're not, she can't hear me, right? So I thought it was a great idea. She'd been killing them I mean, they don't, we're about 4 or 5 sets a year. So finally I said, all right. So I bought these fake ones and put them in there. And they look wonderful. You don't have to water them. You can't tell. And she won't have them. And do you know how many plants I've had to haul off because they just
have you been looking, shade loving, sun loving?
I don't pick plants out. I mow grass. That's it. Anything more than mowing grass is her responsibility. I clean gutters and I mow grass. That's it.
I pick them out, and I say, I like that one, and I like that one, and he plants them.
Yeah, no, not doing
You know, I mean, if they look good year round, if you don't have to feed them, you have to water them, nothing. What's wrong with that? Something.
I have to agree with Missy on that one. Sorry, Van.
It's just like having an artificial Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And I spent good money. I
You
didn't
paid
buy
$5
I didn't buy
favor.
the cheap one. She still wouldn't have it.
He's a real problem solver. His wife, all the plants were dying, so he bought fake ones.
But she gave them to Carol. And Carol loved them. Carol's house.
There you go.
And they live.
Oh, yeah.
See,
They last forever. They don't degrade for 20 years.
Did they fade in the sunlight?
No. They're not supposed to fade.
I'm sorry.
And they've been out for 2 years.
Yeah, if you need to come this way, Marilyn, come this way.
I can if you want.
Let's get over there.
Yeah, lock the door there.
Well, it's shut.
Yeah, I didn't know, I couldn't recall between Bakewell Road and
That's questionable.
I couldn't recall any of the reflectors hanging through
There,
there.
and there's different spots out through there. I can't remember. It was when,
There may have been, I don't
Didn't
know.
bring mine back with
I don't
me.
travel enough to
the
know.
ice and the snow and stuff. I mean, some of them.
Oh,
moved
yes,
in,
yes,
You
yes.
know, with the blading, but I
Well, I
don't
know
know.
one thing, that Greater Blade works on that paint.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that stuff is not cheap. It's $1,000. How is it? $1,000 a mile. So you got 4 strikes. So that's $4,000 a mile per strike.
Just to paint.
Just to paint.
I was driving on Forks to the
I
River
think
Road.
I could get out there and do that by hand,
Uh-huh.
it's cheaper than that.
$4,000 a mile. Yes.
And you got, is the dotted ones that much too?
Well, it's usually just the center line. It's 2 center lines and then 2 edge lines.
Good Lord.
Yeah. Now, if it's dotted or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they do it, but usually they're solid.
Yeah, there's no, yeah,
Usually they're solid.
Wow.
$1,000, $4,000 a mile.
$4,000 a mile.
That's nuts.
And
Of course, I understand that's a reflective paint,
yes.
and, I mean, I know it's a high dollar paint, don't get me wrong.
Yep.
All rise. Oh, yes, sir. This is Humboldt County Commission meeting is now open pursuant to the Honorable Michael Grigg was present and presided. All you have in business come forward and shall be heard. May God bless this great state, county, and nation. Ms. Kay, would you lead us in prayer?
I will, thank you. Most gracious Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us here tonight. Grant us wisdom and guidance as we meet tonight and help us serve our community with respect and make our county a better place. And be sure to watch over our servicemen and women and also our local law enforcement as they protect us. Protect them also and give them goodwill. Again, lead us tonight as we go through this meeting. These things we ask in Jesus' name.
Please lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You would be seated, please. Would you mind checking your cell phones, making sure you're on silent? We'll take it.
Good evening. Welcome everyone to the meeting of the full commission. If y'all would please sign in. And if everyone has signed in, Ms. Wilson,
Like it's, it's been a day. It's always me.
okay.
We have 13 or 14 members present.
13 of 14, thank you. We do have a quorum. Everyone should have a copy of the previous minutes. If you've had an opportunity to look them over, we'll entertain a motion. Motion, Mr. Hurt, second.
Second.
Second, Mr. Daniels. All those in favor state by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Thank you. The minutes are approved. report and communication from the county executive. You know, to lead off, I think one of the main things coming out of the budget meeting that we had last week was the request of the commission for the department heads to do their best to offset expenses with employee raises, and I'd like to thank everyone that's been working very hard to make that happen. So we appreciate your efforts in that. It's a collective effort of everyone working together to make this happen, and it's greatly appreciated. It's no secret that we're trying to figure out how to get through another year without any kind of tax increase. So one of the decisions that was made, just to get in the minutes of this meeting, was that the TCRS employer retirement rate that the county was currently at a rate of 4.3% has been bumped to the mandatory 4.48% that we all have approved of. I also like to note, for a matter of record, the report on debt obligation, which is the $9,076,000 of debt that was taken for the completion of the McEwen High School. So that wraps up that project. We all actually had a State of the Schools address that they hosted for everyone that could attend. It's a beautiful campus. It's a beautiful school. And the job is complete. It was on time and under budget, believe it or not. So that's how we want them to be done. That's all I have this evening. Public comment period. Mr. Dan Cox, if you would like to come up, take the microphone, state your name and address, and you'll have the floor, sir.
Yeah, my name's Dan Cox. I'm in the 1st District. I was going to mention something. This was probably an oversight on my part, but I missed the meeting last week. I was unaware that it was changed to a 9 a.m. meeting, and there's no information on the website about that where all the meetings are posted that I found. So I was informed that it's put in the paper. So I don't know if there's a way to if that's a regular thing, or if it was just for this past week, or.
I can just answer that historically the budget meeting is always held at the 9 a.m. time. It is publicly advertised in the paper. It's not anything different. And it should, I believe it's on our website as well. So.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's.
Like I said, it may have just been oversight on my part, but I really would have liked to have been at that meeting.
It's a live stream on YouTube. You can go back and watch it.
Okay, thank you. The other thing I wanted to, I noticed that there's a resolution to accept a donation from OxyChem for economic and community development. Again, this may be just my ignorance, but does Humphreys County have a committee or whatever for economic development and community development, or is that just handled all within the council?
Sir, to reiterate again, this is a public comment period for things that are on the agenda for tonight's meeting. It's not an answer.
Okay.
And question.
Well, then what I'd like to make a comment on is there going to be, when this budget amendment comes out, I'd like to see a breakdown of what the economic and community development budget is, where the money's going, and because I think that a lot of the economic and community development that cities and counties have been involved in, and this is not specific to Humphreys County, but a lot of it is bringing in things from outside rather than figuring out ways to make things work with what is already within the county or the municipality. And again, this is not specifically about Waverly or Humphreys County. This is, everybody's going after the federal dollars, everybody's going after the state dollars, but those are all dollars that came originally from here, so we're paying them to ship that money back. me see. And with that economic and community development, like I said, I think that is something that I know personally I would like to see Humphreys County explore a lot more, because oftentimes impacts that are touted as being progress don't necessarily in the end yield the results or the progress. One example that I mentioned before was I-70, or not I-70, but Highway 70 getting turned into 4 lanes and Waverly getting bypassed. I think that's had a significant economic impact on Waverly. And you notice that McEwen is not having that same difficulty. You know, they seem to be doing pretty good. Anyway, that's what I would appreciate, and I may be the only one, but I would appreciate if in these economic and community development funding, if we can focus that, or y'all can focus that, if it's not already being done, on what resources Humphreys County already has. To bring up something from the past, the tire thing, there's economic grants to bring a place here so that Humphreys County could have its own tire recycling plant. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Cox. All right, y'all, we'll get into resolutions. The first item on the agenda is an appropriation resolution authorizing account transfers for the general purpose school fund. Be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Humphreys County that the transfers in the general purpose fund are to be approved as following. These amendments were approved by the school board on March 12, 2026, to be presented to the commission on April 6, 2026. Most of the adjustments relate to insurance corrections and first round of the year-end budget cleanup. The Board of Education was awarded the TN Early Literacy Tutoring Grant and a TN Tutoring Innovation Grant. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Pergriven. This was brought before the administrative committee, discussed, voted on, and passed to this full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none, without objection, we'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
Yes, ma'am, all ayes.
Thank you. 13 ayes, the resolution passes. Item B, resolution to amend the budget of Humphreys County, Tennessee, adopted June 23, 2025 for fiscal year ending June 30, 2026. This is the 178 school project for flood county fund, account 49,500, entitled Other Loans, is decreased by $2,399,925.79. Account 91,300, entitled Education Capital Projects, is increased by $2,360,817.93 at line item 612, entitled Principal and Other Loans. And the amount of $39,107.86 is at line item 613, entitled Interest and Other Loans. This was the payoff on the $4.5 million loan as of its maturity date. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, Mr. Pergriva. This was brought for the administrative committee discussion and then voted to pass to this full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none without objection, I'll call for the vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
Yes, we have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. The majority vote, the resolution passes. Item C is a resolution to amend the budget of Humphreys County, Tennessee, adopted on June 23, 2025, for fiscal year ending June 30, 2026. This is 101 General Fund, account 46210, entitled Law Enforcement Training Programs, is increased by $10,000. Account 54110, entitled Sheriff's Department, is increased by $10,000 at line item 716, entitled Law Enforcement Equipment. This is in receipt of a cost-sharing recruitment grant with the state. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergruba. This is brought to the Administrative Committee with discussion. It was then voted on and passed to this full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
We have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. With the majority vote, this resolution passes. Item D is a resolution to amend the budget of Humphreys County, Tennessee for fiscal year ending June 30, 2026. This is a 101 General Fund. The revenue account of $49,700, entitled Insurance Recovery, is increased by $6,351.83. Account 54110, entitled Sheriff's Department, is increased by $6,351.83 at line item 338, entitled Maintenance and Repair Services Vehicles. This is for the damage that was done to a vehicle and apprehending a suspect. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergruba. This was brought to the Administrative Committee. Sheriff Davis gave explanation on this. It was voted then to pass to this full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
Yes, sir, we have all ayes.
Thank you. All ayes, the resolution passes. Item E is a resolution to amend the budget of Humphreys County, Tennessee, adopted on June 23, 2025 for fiscal year ending June 30, 2026. This is a 171 General Capital Projects Fund, account 46980, entitled Other State Grants, is decreased by $16,919.62. Account 91170, entitled Public Utility Projects, is increased by $16,919.62 at line item 791, entitled Construction. This is a pass through the county for a CDBG grant to the city of Waverly. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergruba. This was brought to the Administrative Committee with explanation, then it was voted upon to pass to this commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
Yes, sir, we have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. All ayes, the resolution passes. Item F is a resolution to amend the budget of Humphreys County, Tennessee, adopted on June 23, 2025 for fiscal year ending June 30, 2026. This is a 101 General Fund, account 39,000, entitled Unassigned, is decreased by $11,150. Accounts 58,400 entitled Other Charges is increased by $5,000 at line item 506 entitled Liability Insurance. Account 58,400 entitled Other Charges is increased by $6,150 at line item 513 entitled Workers' Comp. This is new money that is owed due to audit of the actual hours worked for the county. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreba. Yes, this is brought before Administrative Committee, voted upon to pass to full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none, without objection, I'll call for the vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
We have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. All ayes, the resolution passes. Item G is a resolution to accept a donation for the Humphreys County Public Library made in fiscal year 25-2026. Whereas donations were made to the Humphreys County Public Library, be it resolved that the donation totaling $100 is accepted by Humphreys County government and approved by the Board of County Commissioners for Humphreys County. The 101 General Fund Revenue Account 44570 entitled Contributions and Gifts is increased by $100. Account 56500 entitled Library is increased by $100 at line item 499 entitled Other Supplies and Materials. This was another donation made in the honor of Miss Jean Thompson. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreba. A gracious donation to the library and voted upon to pass to this full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none, without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. If you wonder why I'm going so fast, I'm trying to get through this meeting without having a fit of coughing from pollen. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
All ayes.
Thank you. All ayes, the resolution passes. Item H is a resolution authorizing hiring for grant administration services for the McEwen 2026 CDBG project. Whereas Humphreys County desires to apply for financial grant assistance as provided under the state's fiscal year 2026 Community Development Block Grant. Whereas in compliance with pertinent state regulations, the county has solicited and evaluated statements of qualifications of interested professional CDBG administrative assistant firms. Whereas the county executive and the county commission of Humphreys County has determined that the Community Development Partners LLC is the most appropriate experience, background, and qualifications to provide said services. Whereas the Community Development Partners LLC will conduct the work necessary to complete the CDBG application on a no-cost basis, and in the event the project is successfully funded, the Community Development Partners LLC will assist in the administration of the project. Now therefore be it resolved that the County Executive and County Commission of Humphreys County hereby select Community Development Partners LLC to provide assistance in the preparation and implementation of the county's 2026 CDBG grant application. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreba. This was voted upon with full passage to this commission, all ayes.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none, without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
We have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. With the majority, the resolution passes. Next is a resolution to authorize hiring for engineering services for the McEwen 2026 CDBG project. Whereas Humphreys County, Tennessee desires to apply for financial grant assistance as provided under the State of Tennessee's fiscal 2026 Community Development Block Grant Program. Whereas in compliance with pertinent state regulations, the county has solicited and evaluated statements of qualifications of interested professional engineering firms. Whereas the county executive and county commission of Humphreys County has determined that Barge Design Solutions has the most appropriate experience, background, and qualifications to provide said services. Whereas Barge Design Solutions will conduct the work necessary to complete the application at a no-cost basis, and in the event the project is successfully funded, Barge Design Systems will assist in the engineering, design, and implementation of the project. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreba. This was voted upon by the Administrative Committee with a positive affirmation to be brought to this commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Mr. Jerry Hooper.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreba. I asked last week, and it was explained that the money for this resolution and the resolution before this was taken out of the grant. How many applicants were there for each one of these?
On the design engineering?
On this one, and also the previous resolution.
So on the engineering, I believe there was 2, and on the previous one, there was 2 also.
Okay. Thank you. I yield.
Barge, and I don't mind saying, I mean, one of the more important deciding factors is that they currently are doing the engineering for McEwen and had the most knowledge and are most familiar with the systems out there.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Any other discussion? Hearing none, without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
We have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. All ayes, the resolution's passed. Item J is a resolution making appointments to the Humphreys County Board of Equalization. Be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Humphreys County, Tennessee, that on recommendation of the county executive, reposing special confidence and trust in their fidelity, honesty, and integrity, believing that they will carry out the charge and duties of the positions appertaining the following: Mr. James Brassfield, Ms. Vivian May, Ms. Tammy McMillan, Mr. Ronnie Tongette, Mr. Wayne Hooper, are appointed members of the Board of Equalization for Humphreys County for a term ending March 31, 2028, and to which position they would hereby be commissioned. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreba. These were brought before the Administrative Committee and passed to this commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none, without objection, I'll call for the vote. Commissioners, please cast your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
We have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. All ayes, the resolution passes. Item K is a resolution to amend the budget of Humphreys County, Tennessee, adopted on June 23, 2025, for fiscal year ending June 30, 2026. This is a 101 general fund, account 44570, entitled Contributions, is increased by $4,000. Account 58190, entitled Other Economic and Community Development, is increased by $1,000 at line item 499, entitled Other Supplies and Materials. Account 58190, entitled Other Economic and Community Development, is increased by $3,000 at line item 161, entitled Secretaries. This is for a contribution made by OxyChem, and I would just like to thank OxyChem Corporate and locally Mr. Justin Smith, Ms. Valerie French for supporting the county's economic development. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreva. This was brought before the Administrative Committee, voted on and passed to this full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none, without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
We have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. All ayes, the resolution passes. Item L is a resolution to accept a bid from TCS Construction LLC for roof replacement at the County Highway Department. Now therefore be it resolved that the lowest and best bid for roof replacement by TCS Construction LLC for $59,178 is accepted. County Executive is authorized to enter into a contract in accordance therewith on behalf of the county, issue a notice to proceed and to determine otherwise and initiate and execute all change orders, directives, and certificates in connection therewith. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreva. This was voted on by the Administrative Committee, passed to this full commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any more discussion? Hearing none, without objection, I'll call for a vote. Commissioners, please select your vote. Seeing that the votes are cast, Ms. Wilson, could you tally the vote?
We have all ayes.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson. All ayes, the resolution passes. Next on the agenda is election of notary public and approving surety bond is given as a condition therefore. Resolved that pursuant to the nomination by the stated member of the Board of County Commissioners and upon consideration of the application submitted and surety bond presented, the following applicants are elected to the office of notary public in the state of Tennessee from Humphreys County, Tennessee for a term of 4 years. We have applicant Angela G. Kraft, Patty Peak, and Chelsea McCarson. Mr. Wagner.
Thank you, Mr. Bergreva. These applicants were passed with a positive affirmation to come before this commission.
Thank you, Mr. Wagner. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor state by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, and the nominations are accepted. Do we have any other business? We have a motion to adjourn by Mr. Rochelle. We have a second? Second by Mr. Daniel. All those in favor, state by saying aye. Aye. This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, he forgot my name.
This is happening because what's done was that they had no representation because he didn't come and have to pay. So he probably aware that there's somebody trying to run, so he showed up tonight.
Oh, you talking about?